You were about to be swallowed by the boxes. I think rescuing you is more important.
Have you prepared everything I told you to get? Good. One more thing. Lemurians recover from the symptoms faster when they're in a place where they feel secure. I heard you recently joined a collaborative art project that requires creative works with sand, and the theme is based on the tide. Could you share with us your approach for this upcoming piece? You live in White Sand Bay and regularly draw inspiration from the seaside. You must be familiar with these elements.
I haven't decided yet. The more important and familiar something is, the harder it is to express. When I think of the tide, many images surface. The sun, the moon, heartbeats, erosion, gifts. For me, it's a concept that exists on the extreme end of the abstract. It's difficult to find an entry point in a short time frame.
I understand. If someone asked me to describe youth or childhood, I would also need to think about it for a long time. That concludes our interview for today. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. May I indulge in a bit of gossip before I leave? That young lady is your...
If I were to express what happiness means to me, her name is essential.
I see. I hope both of you are happy in the future, and I look forward to seeing many works about happiness.
I'm so tired. I want to go to bed. No, the tide brought in lots of food, and the seagulls got too excited. They decided to be rude and caused a huge commotion on the beach before dawn. I can just lie here and exist. I even get to hear the white noise of you unboxing packages. What are those for? Thanks for being my guardian angel, but Ebb Day is different from a normal fever. The elevated body temperature is just a minor symptom. The real challenge lies with everything else. These won't be enough. Let's talk after I take a nap. Do you want to join me? I wanted to search for some inspiration after I woke up, but I couldn't find any. I tried everything, cutie. So I decided to sit here, dip my feet in the water, and sense the waves' rhythm. Yeah. This feeling is hunger. It's so hot. At this rate, I'm gonna be a fish that was grilled on a stone. Talking about it is making me hungrier. Do you want to get some seafood? Soon. In terms of progress, I'm at like 0.01%. Yippee. There are several movies with good reviews lately, and I've already picked some out. Do you want to head back and help me evaluate them? Are you serious? I'm not fragile. Besides, that fish looks terrible. Giving it a glance is painful, you know. It's complicated. I might end up rambling for a while. Like, a long while. When I was a child, it represented abundance and joy. The deep waters would bring nutrients that nourished fish, shrimp, and lemurians. As I grew older, the tide revealed rock walls riddled with holes, but they also brought unexpected joys and new attachments. After that, it became painful. It burned, and the discomfort felt almost inescapable. Did you call for me? I think I found my inspiration. It's not that urgent. Besides, our food's here. Let's eat first, then we can talk. This place is called White Sand Bay, but not all the sand is pure white. When you look at them closely, each grain has a different texture and color. I want to separate the different types of sand, then I'll combine them to create a piece. I'm different, though. I'm doing this willingly. No need. The color differences between the sand grains are too subtle. You wouldn't be able to see them. Nothing. I was just curious about what you're doing. I'd rather go back to sorting my sand than look at that, but my eyes hurt. Let me borrow your hands for a moment. I can't. The purpose of this event is to capture our immediate feelings about the tide and create art with them. Once it ends, the opportunity will be gone forever. I just need to rest for a bit. Can you grab a jar of sand for me, please? The whitest one on the cabinet, all the way to the left. Did you do something? You look guilty. Ta-da! Okay, I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that I can't recognize colors well. I'd say I'm on the same level as an average human right now. For now, we see the world in the same way. But experiencing the world through your eyes feels nice. I always thought the new cabinet clashed horribly with my other furniture. The white was all wrong. It looks more harmonious now, though. Maybe the sand sculpture I create in this state might actually be closer to reality. Don't worry, I'll get better once Ebb Day ends. It won't affect my daily life or my artistic career. Your expression doesn't need to be that solemn. Smile. Yeah. My ears and gills heard you. You found me. I was getting inspiration by the sea. At some point, I got tired and sat down. A wave rolled in, and I thought it'd be nice to lie down and rest for a bit. You're so smart, cutie. How did you know? Don't tell me you installed cameras to spy on me. Oh, that's awful. Dreadful, you know. You're forcing marine creatures to do unpaid labor. The worst case scenario is the waves taking me away. Then I'd fall into a distant, deep sea trench and would have to swim back tomorrow. You'd be on the beach calling out to me, Raphael, Raphael. Then I'd pop up to say hi and show you souvenirs from my homeland. So you're gonna be a bossy cutie, huh? You're like seaweed that wraps itself around a fish's tail so it won't escape. Don't ask the fishy that question. He can only blow bubbles. Glub, glub, glub. But if you have the right bait, he'll willingly surrender. It's more interesting than the black and white movie. What's wrong? That part of the movie was good. You seemed to be enjoying yourself, and I didn't want to disturb you. I have this many options? What do you mean by other people? Will you help this other person when it comes to wiping down his body so he can cool down? If I said I didn't need it, you might as well go grab the black pepper and sea salt and sprinkle me evenly on both sides. It kinda helps, but it's not enough. Do you need me to show you the next steps? What's wrong? Are you trying to save me? Or is this an attempt to make things awkward for me? I get it. You're the type who likes to catch a fish when he's vulnerable. You weren't shy when you were teasing my scales. We're just getting started, and you already prepared everything. Why do you want to leave? Don't look away. Look at me. Of course, but I'd feel better if you could rein in that smile on your face. I shouldn't have said the loss of my color recognition doesn't affect my daily life the other day. I was wrong. It made me experience a significant loss. I couldn't see whether you were blushing or not earlier. That's why I'm calling. It seems like an insignificant problem, but I couldn't help myself. You haven't been gone for long. I'm struggling to stay in control. My temperature is higher, and my emotions are more erratic. It's unbearable. For your sake, please go home. You can see me tomorrow. If you don't, there's no telling what might happen later. Even though our bond is restraining me, I might not obey every command. I might go against your wishes and do things you won't tolerate. I'll be waiting for you then. On a night when the tides ebb, anything can happen. You said you're not afraid. Stay with me. These scales can't protect us. They only attract our enemies. Are you crazy? You're not allowed to bite. Be gentle. Your hand, it's like an ocean current is flowing through my chest. This is what happens when I let my guard down. A bold, reckless human mercilessly takes advantage of me. Let me hold you like this until the tide recedes. I'm looking for inspiration. I'm back to normal. You can barely keep your eyes open, though. Go back to sleep. It's time for afternoon tea. You worked hard last night. You deserve more sleep. Now that you mention it, it was the gentlest one I've experienced in years. And for some reason, I find myself looking forward to the next one. In the past, it actually was painful. There was an unquenchable thirst that brought a suffocating, feverish tide. But now that you're here, everything's different. Pain that will be eased, desires that are answered. Maybe we can call it pleasure. Because of you, I think I've become a little addicted to it.
I wonder if you agree that Raphael's sand sculpture Tide is interesting. Its form resembles surging waves and multiple curling strands of seaweed.
From this angle, I think it also resembles someone's hair.
Regardless of the interpretation, the first impression it gives isn't of surging tides or nature's creation. Rather, it's an emotion.
A gentle, warm one.
Stop watching that and focus on your meal. The artworks created by distinguished artists are outside the scope of simple interpretations. They contain contemplation from multiple dimensions. If I were Thomas, that's how I'd explain it. But with you, I can be more honest. It expresses what I felt when I woke up the day after Ebb Day. Tides, the sun, the moon, heartbeats, erosion, gifts. Everything I had spoken about before materialized before me. They became one, breathing before me, sleeping peacefully. They were within reach. Outside of that, I incorporated some feelings from the depths of my heart. To be exact, it's a soft, fluctuating, warm and tranquil emotion. No, that's not right. It's affection.